Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest, and I've got what is turning out to be kind of a challenge. I want to do a Homunculus deck, which if we look at the card quickly, any health boost to this card increases the number of summoned units instead. So you start off with 6 units. If, for instance, we were to use a Light in the Darkness, the commander skill, instead of getting 1 additional health, you'll get an additional summon from the Homunculus. So you'll get 7 instead of 6. Which is 7 1/1s for effectively 2 mana is trash. It's not good. If you look at the goblins, for instance, you get 12 of them for 1 mana, and you get more of them added to your deck. So like the goblins are just this but better. If we put it into the Wacky Lab and give it extra stats, for instance, then yeah, you're getting more extra stats, but you could have just done that to a goblin, right? And had twice as many dudes. And if you enhance this, you get 9 dudes. If you enhance the goblins, you're getting 16 of them. So again, like, it just seems like a worse goblin. The only benefit you have is that it's a magic beast. And the goblins are, of course, just melee infantry. Which, to be honest, melee infantry has more synergies in general than the magic. Ghost. If this was like, instead of adding health boost, it added damage, I'd be like, hell yeah, that's awesome. But as it is, it seems really, really weak. It could be good, potentially, if you have the curse stone and a bunch of curse cards, and I'm thinking like that's the only time that it's super good. You can use it to make Inhibitory Windspire better because it is a magic unit, but there are other better magic units you could take to do that purpose. So it might end up being that it's an Inhibitory Windspire deck that we make rather than a Homunculus deck. And Homunculus are just a way to improve the Windspires. If we try and think of like any other synergies that we can do with Homunculus, it would be like Beast Claw, which comes up once in a blue moon. And again, like any tactics cards that buff it would just be better on a goblin for the vast majority of the game. Unless you manage to get like absurd amounts of health bonuses to this card. Because if you play this on the field and then buff its health, you're not going to get the effect. Because it's not going to create more units. So I don't know. It only affects the card, not once it's played. It's not like Illusionary Arcanist, which is duplicating itself constantly if you're playing cards that are in your deck, which we've seen be absolutely absurdly good. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna try this, but my hopes are very low. My expectations are very low. Do we have a shop to go to? Do we have Wacky Labs to go to? 2 Wacky Labs way down here. Are they in line with the shop? No. So I'm not gonna worry about the get a random card. Calchop attachment is fantastic for us. That might be how we just don't die, because we got 2 structures in our deck. Calchop attachment? That's a good addition, you know? The question is, where do we want to go here? I'm gonna try and get the event earlier. These are like functionally the same, although we get an extra event here. And maybe the event gives us a Wacky Lab or something. Anything to help make this happen less painfully. We should be relatively safe, but at the same time, I could also draw like garbage. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. So we can Inhibitory Windspire, and then Homunculus just to boost it, or I could just have some archers behind it. These 1/1s are obviously going to lose horribly to the 2/2s of the goblins. Oh, well, yeah, that did not work whatsoever. That did not work. Well, we can make ourselves safe from that from the future by having counterattack now. Well, look how much HP I took. Like, these units are not good by default. Also, well, Inhibitory Spiral will be much better with the counterattack because it'll do 3 damage instead of 2. I'm going to play this, and probably this. Now, this can heal up at least a little bit each turn. So now, having this combo, where this does 3 damage, this protects it for a while, and then we could have its area of effect increased by Homunculus, but for now, I'll just do this. If we were playing Richard, we would have just won already, with just like Oxford Knights or something. But alas. However, any buffs on Inhibitory Windspire really, really help it. Make it significantly better. I'm gonna do this. And then, sure, why not? Come on. You guys just have to tap it a little bit. You got one job. One job. Can't even protect you. I can't even protect them. I can do this and get 8 of them. Or 9 of them if I play it there. Alright, good enough. Not super ideal. Cemetery Plus is pretty tempting. I mean, that's just a free unit every turn. If we could get a Builder's Hammer, that would be cool. Not terribly uncommon, but and to be able to get relics first. These things do 5 damage. Even if I give them +1 HP, we still get 1 shot. So, you know, there's that. And they've got 7 health. So even if I do +2 damage, I will still not one-shot them. So we are at a severe disadvantage. The joys of Ascension 20. But we did have more units than they did. Caltrops plus Barricade is the safest thing I can do right now. Of course, I drew all this stuff that synergizes together at the same time. Extra archers. There's no real point in healing spring right now when my one structure is about to die. Nobody else is hurt, so I made the right call. Well, barricades, which I can probably... we'll do healing spring now. Once these guys start firing, I'll put the barricade in between them. Protect. Now I've got an Inhibitory Windspire, which is powered up. With counterattack damage at that. Do I want to use the Mana Stone? Look at that stun. Look at that stun. Pretty good. Cemetery Plus. Not that this battle's going to go on for much longer, but, you know. And as you can see, just playing like the Homunculus, there's no reason to. It does nothing that other units don't do better. So, I don't know. Pulled Teeth, Owlbear, Assassin. Our Chapter 1 boss is the Defense. So Assassin's not really that important. Pulled Teeth can allow us to set up much faster at the cost of HP. It's not a bad idea. It's not a great idea either, because we're probably not going to be healing much. Change a card. Well, goodbye, Amateur Militia. Oh, that's a real nice upgrade. Mental Onslaught is very useful. That's a problem solver. It'll actually come in handy in this fight. Guarantee it. Well, I have to barricade here. And probably play some dudes I can wrap around a little bit. Wow, they didn't kill a single one of them, huh? Not a single one. This is a problem. I mean, this does solve quite a bit. And then I would love to counterattack damage, but will this be able to survive enough hits to kill them? No. That's unfortunate. I can do this, though. That plus Caltrops probably is enough. Ooh. Just barely. Just barely. It even cleaned up down here. That's fantastic. Well, this is slightly bad, but we can, I could pull teeth. Okay, well, I didn't really draw what I wanted, but at least we get to set up a little bit. And we'll get to put in some good damage. Yeah, I would have preferred to have the mental onslaught this turn. But oh well. Let's focus on the bottom. Oh yeah. It does range damage, and they are shielded, so they just don't take any damage from it. That's 3 minus 3 is 0. But hey, we survive. I'm gonna put this up here just to stop the chargy boys next turn. May as well just, since our holy flag is over here, we get extra units. And I'll just play our Homunculus to increase the area effect of this. For all the good it does us, which is not much right now. I love Mental Onslaught, man. Beautiful. Altar of the Fallen is not a terrible choice because we do have Cemetery Plus, but it's also pretty weak overall, unless we lean into way more ghosts. Ghosts are not magic. They don't help us a whole lot. So while that is good, I would much rather that later. Golem Seed, that's magic, and it's a structure. Okay. I've got too many things to enhance, though. I need to enhance this. I need to enhance... Well, I don't need to enhance that, but... Or that. It'll be nice to enhance. Maybe Golem Seed does... Barricade would be nice. I mean, there's a lot of things that would be quite convenient if they were enhanced, but... Not, like, super important. Well... Okay, never mind. If I had some tactics card in my hand, maybe I draw one. Nope. This is not the greatest ever. These rogues are gonna shred us, so I'm just gonna use our food and not worry about it. I'll save the mana stone so we can get a big old golem in the future. Golem plus counterattack is great. Alright. Arbitrary Windspire. Can cover us like completely. Do I wanna... Yeah, we'll save the mana stone for the future. We've seen how good mana golems can be. And plus, the bigger it is, the better it'll be because it'll buff our inhibitory Windspire, as well as this. I would like to play that to increase the range of it, but there's really no reason to. We don't need like the range. The aura of it is already big enough for our particular case. Well, Golem Seed, we can get a mana golem, and we can get double of them on our holy tile. Fantastic. I could have a barricade, or I could just have another stun boy. Yeah, the area effect is so big. You do that. Soften everybody up a little bit. Oh, 10 health. Look at that stun. It's so long, too. Golem seed. Double golems. This is completely pointless because I'm just going to buff these and they're going to kill. There you go. I am getting low on health because I've been using pull teeth. Tech raise is not terrible. None of those are terrible. The second mental onslaught or another ritual. I decided not to lean into ghosts, so I'll take the second mental onslaught. Oh, we got the cogwheel. Oh no. That is extremely powerful, but I have no way to heal until we get to here. It's one fight. We'll take 19 damage. That is terrifying. We don't have great ways to make mana right now. Well. It's especially bad when, yeah, I just don't have the mana for this. Mental onslaught. Maybe. Should probably just play this to start with. Just play these out. Calchop would have been great with our protection, with our structures, but hard to justify that early. More archers, more ghosts. Do want to kind of play the mana golem just because it's big damage. This is actually pretty decent damage right there. We built up quite a lot of units. Could stun lock things, allowing them to continue. Yeah, let's just get the mana golem. Double mana golems will be pretty good. He's on range of that. No? Okay, good. I felt like the mana golems didn't walk forward like they were supposed to. Well, caltrops, archers, ghosts. Could pull teeth out of barricade here, but I think we're fine. Yeah. Why aren't they walking? Why are they stuck? Dude. My golems. Do your job, please, sirs. If I play more of them there, even more ghosts. They're just pathfinding is broken. I would have won already if they just walked forward. Wouldn't that have been cool? Well, we can keep stun locking these guys. That's cool. 4 damage is half their life. Alright. Now they have Cog's Wheel. More ghosts would actually be really good. Because A, they're basically free. And their card draw. You know what? I'm liking these spires too much. I have another barricade. Some more ghosts. And some more golems that won't walk anywhere. I've got some archers stuck there too. Funny enough. Got 4 health. Well, hey. That's 4 damage. Gain 3 ghosts on the first turn. Okay. Final Banquet is interesting. Although with Cogwheel, it's not probably as good. We don't really need the card draw in that case. Inherit could work for the Homunculus if I get really lucky, but probably not. I obviously don't need the card draw. I really need anything that can heal us, preferably. This also is no need. A better future, again, don't really need. What about quests? What do we got? Use a ghost card 50 times. Well, all right, we could get us. I don't think you can get 2 of the same relic, so it would just be giving us Altar of the Fallen. We can work toward it, I guess. Maybe we are turning into a ghost deck. Funny enough. Ooh, Shamshir. Eagle Feather. We don't actually have anything that grants protection right now. So Shamshir it is. We're almost to the Wacky Labs. And this Goblin Savings is pretty late. After we did all those combats. I might just take the 50 gold. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll see what happens. Alright, it would be smarter to put the inhibitory Windspire in, but the whole point was I want this to actually be worth playing. I can make it free. For the price of free, I'm okay with that. Reduce health by 10. That's fine. It's only got 1 health anyways. Let's put it back in. Increases attack damage by 2. If I increase its health by 5 now, will it just increase how much it does? It does work that way, so I can get 11 of them now. Grant Volatile is fine because it costs nothing to play, so that's kind of interesting. I definitely need to heal. I cannot afford to enhance a card instead. We have the cogwheel, like we just have to. I mean, yeah, look at this. Lots of ghosts. Caltrops. And a golem to start. They do area damage on top, so it's going to be not as good for us, but I'm just going to kind of ignore the top lane for right now. Oh, they don't do area damage, so there's Frenzy. I always think they should be, and they're not. However, we got counterattack damage here, so that'll help. The 1/1s are really just not going to help much, but I could buff them. Oh, never mind. This is way better. Way better. I wish this was in range of both protecting me here and attack. If it had a greater range, it would be, but... Or if I'd put the barricade back farther. I'm not going to pull teeth. We will resist. This will hopefully protect us slightly. I'm going to put it here, and then... Yeah, that should work out. Alright, golems. Double the golems, and hopefully they actually walk forward. That would be nice. This will have a huge area of effect. Just by having... The 1/1s will probably do a pretty good job against that. I could mental onslaught just to kill these and not have to worry about it. Or I could set up cemetery. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it a little tiny bit safe. Are you still not being able to reach that? That's unfortunate. This placement did not work out at all for me. I tried to have it all and I got none of it instead. Classic. Healing Spring. Well, that would have been nice. I mean, I could pull teeth. We're gonna heal for half at the end of this battle, so I probably shouldn't. Oh, they did pretty good, Mana Golems. I would need to hopefully draw... Let's put this back here. Just gonna play the Mana Stone. I was really hoping to get Tactics card. Well, 0 mana, so I may as well do it. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, huh? Nope. These archers will probably just shred everything then. So I'm just going to set up the cemetery and... Never mind. Oh, because these do counterattack damage. They actually hard counter the range units pretty badly now. That's awesome, actually. No real need for that. Look how big that area effect is now that I've got a bunch of magic units on the field. That's kind of crazy, actually. But that just kills all those, so well worth it. I mean, we're easily gonna win here. Zap. I mean, that's not bad, but mana golems, which combined with these, oh, another one. Ain't that something? Well, I got the mana, but wow. It says turned into a structure mana golem deck again. Well, we don't have the free protection relic for our structures anymore, like we did in the previous run. Not that we need it in this case, but yeah, that counterattack damage is real strong. Oh, damn. It is really good with the holy flag as well, so I can't complain too much. Also, Shamshir keeps buffing them. How did I draw another Homunculus? That's what I just drew. I guess my deck is pretty small when you have a cogs wheel that just draws constantly. Pretty hard not to go through your deck very fast. Reduce the supply of mana or supply cards become 0 cost. So Golem Seed becomes 0 cost. Oh, that is pretty tempting. Plus units would be preferable, but 1 mana every 3 times you shuffle your deck. I mean, I'm okay with this. Another Caltrop is actually really good for us. Definitely need to heal. We got 20 cards in our deck, so every fight we're gonna immediately take 20 damage. We do have to be wary of that. I probably want to go. Do I want more relics for the danger battle, or do I want the events? We're gonna get the 3 letter pieces either way from these. So I don't necessarily. Oh, well, I guess we're going this way. I was just planning out my path, and I clicked on the one nearby. This can't steal money from us because of pickpocket. Isn't that grand? I think I just get to set up this turn. Oh, I should have played something. Whatever. Wall Ghosts. I should probably set this up now. Because A, we've got the counterattack, and B, next turn, we're gonna really need it. Wait, he just ignored my barricade and just is sitting beside me. Okay. Oh, hey, never mind. This solves the bottom problem completely. This costs me nothing to do now, which is awesome. I need to enhance that if possible. We're just gonna do this, I guess. Oh, hey. Interesting. Shamshir with that is actually pretty good. Because then they can get at least plus damage. It's still kind of a worse goblin, but At least it's not terrible. Not completely awful. Well, get some golems. We do cemetery as well. Look at that area of effect. Holy crap. I guess them being magic beasts really does help with that. Until they all die, of course. Well, I think that'll probably be good enough to just send them off. Because we're about to win. There you go. It's another magic unit. In terms of tactics cards, we do have mental onslaughts, which only cost 1. It's not a terrible idea. And I can put them in Holy Flag if I want double of them. It's not something I'll use all the... Ooh. It's card draw, but it's also mana. It could also just ruin our day. This is fine. This is fine. This is honestly okay. As long as it doesn't lock our Holy Flag tile, then it's really not a downside for us. We've got more card draw than we could ever need. We're going to go through our deck constantly with Cog's Wheel, and then this will constantly give us mana. Yo, we might be able to just like go infinite a lot of the time. I want to play this so that it gets I'm gonna play down here. I know these are ranged, but it's gonna get the plus damage as we go along here. If I could draw some I really would have liked to draw a curse card that gives me mana. There we go. Now we're talking. I mean, this is 0 mana, and it will give us another card draw. I think I put the barricade up here because counter attack damage can help whittle these guys down. Mental onslaught. I could play this just to draw. No, we're good. So now this does 5 damage, which can just own these guys, even though they're shielded. This just does enough damage to get around it. More caltrops. It's great. This combination, box in the box in the box with Cogwheel, is so good. Holy crap. Okay. I actually just wiped them all out with Mental Onslaught, but there's no point because they're just going to die instantly to this. Which now does 8 damage. By the way. That's incredibly good. Oh, the area damage too because of the Homunculus. And we win, just like that. Tribal Merchant is great. Fantastic for us, especially when it's already enhanced. Alright, so we got all the letter pieces, so that'll be less mana for us to draw, but don't worry, we always got our beloved companion sheep. Alright, let's go to the event. Let's see what we get. Oh my gosh, it's perfect! It's perfect! We're gonna get so many Homunculus now! We did it! Back to back, the Homunculus is actually viable now. I think. I can't go to that shop above, but we're gonna go down anyways. So. And now everything can stop this charge of these knights up top. Mental Onslaught will definitely help as well. 17 health on the ghost. 26 Homunculus. Okay, it's no longer just a shitty goblin. It will just die to all of these, but that's cool. And it only does 1 damage right now. Now it does 2 damage. Yo. Dude, look how many ghosts we're gonna get that are super big. I think I really want to set up caltrops early. I didn't. I really probably should have played the barricade, but. Oh yeah. Those are some tanky ghosts. And these are just, there's just a horde of them. There's just a lot of them. Mental Onslaught actually deals with those so that these don't get immediately blasted. I get to make a mana stone, which means I get a golem immediately, which means I get 2 of those, which is awesome. I get to do this here. Yo! Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. And look how much mana I'm making too. I can just buff all these. Healing Spring is gonna be really good because everything has so much HP. Oh, look at the horde! Oh, health over time. Oh, blessed days. We need that. Connecting link will be great for us, I think. Structural reinforcement is also kind of funny because we have a lot of structures. It's 0 cost, right? And we got cogwheel, so it doesn't cost us a draw. I would like to enhance things, but I really have to make sure we don't die to cogwheel. So I have to take the heal. I think we're fine either way. Well, let's put the Homunculus back in. Increase health by 3, which will give us 3 more dudes. I could also give it damage, but I just want more dudes. Reduce attack range by 3 stages. That's fine. It already is minimum. We get to heal a little bit with each of these tiles. So we move. I got 26 cards on our deck. We're taking 26 damage. Every single combat. Oh, that was good. We got Tribal Shaman and Tribal Merchant. Sweet. Danger Battle. Which honestly, we should crush at this point. The only downside is we're taking damage every turn. Or every battle, I should say. I'll do Inhibitory Windspire here. It'll start blasting those away. But primarily I wanted to make sure... Oh god, these things have so much HP. Let's make sure there's a barricade here just in case, but... If we get plus range on the Inhibitory Windspire, that would be cool. I'm gonna play this. So we get... Well, we're gonna get 30 of them actually. The downside is they're only 1/1s right now. Until we can put on top. Oh, I know what I can do. I put this on top. And then we draw it immediately. And then I get a golem. Oh no, I can't play it right there because, well, whatever. Good enough. Let's just get the plus mana going. So I can get Caltrops going. Which will really help these things. Yeah, it's just killing them all. Look at the range on that because we got 30 plus. Oh, well, not anymore, but when you got that many magic units, the range is just absurd. Now I can do this. Give them plus HP. I could play Flamecaster. I don't think I really need to. Let's just, Oh, well, I just got mana because I drew a curse card. Dude, you never know what you're going to get in this kind of deck. Good enough. Yeah, look, the area damage is way lower now. Because we don't have the Homunculus on this field anymore. I am so glad this is actually working out to be something cool. Okay, I'm gonna get double mana golems. More caltrops. Oh, look, another mana golem. You can get way more homunculuses, so these will have huge range again. Another... Okay. That's cool. What's this gonna give us? So, military arts plus. Because it doesn't really matter what I play at this point, but... Kaboom. Good enough. It's hitting the boss. They're not in range now, but it actually lifted the boss off the ground. That is funny as hell. Alright, I mean... Just a mana crystal. Give us 2 big old mana golems. So what does this enhance to? Well, use all mana stones in your hand, gain Plus, it doesn't look like it changes anything. Use all mana stones in your hand. Oh. So it doesn't exhaust them. So if you had other synergies to go along with that. Well, that's fancy. I don't have any in my hand right now. Oh, I can get one. So let's see how this works. Okay, but instead of exhausting it, you actually gain the effect of the mana stone. That is something we never did in our other run. Where we actually had the M&M combo. The Merchants, Mana Golems, and Mercenary. Anyways, I'm just playing all these cards for no reason. We're about to win. Well, that is good to know. That's really interesting. 250 gold. All right, well, we got a lot of money. I don't think we're going to any shop, though. I don't want any of these. Flame Grenadier is cool, but none of them are magic. Well, we better get a shop in Chapter 3. That's all I can say. This one should be fine, probably. I'm going to do Caltrops. Get the ghosts going. Which also gets the Shamshir procs going. That's fine. Double the golems. Could do 6 damage to all of these, which is most of it, but is there a need to? I could just double Caltrops. Damn, look at that damage. Anything that hits them is going to take 25 damage back. And I can just... Oh, I put it on the wrong one. Well... This is fine. And these guys are out on the field, so they're getting the Shamshir proc. I'm just going to put this here as a dummy. Oh. That is neat. Pull Teeth really doesn't have a whole lot of reason to exist anymore, unless I really want to dig deep, but look at our HP right now, because we're taking so much damage every combat. A very powerful effect. Also very punishing. We do this. Make sure we got... Oh, crap. I had to do this first. No! Well, maybe we draw it again. I guess it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's heal this guy up. Wow. That's actually really good, especially when they have counterattack. That is like a really cool combo. I was really hoping to get around to the golem again, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. However, we just keep drawing mana. It doesn't really matter. Oh, there it is. So this will play, become big and swole. But also, it did not give us the mana. I don't actually know. I'm just going to do 6 damage to everything and call it good enough. Oh, dude! This one tower affected everything. Okay. I mean, Ritual Plus is... Or Ritual is just quite good for us. We definitely do not want to do a combat right now. You know, legendary card. I could get nothing. Well, we got the money, so... Another Mental Onslaught? Okay, sure. Sure. Definitely, we just have to heal every time. We just have to heal every time. We could really use the military arts. Actually, adding more cards to our deck is kind of bad, because it does hurt us more. Just slightly concerning. Well, ghosts are free. And we get a lot of them. And I get more mana crystals. Which means I can get my golem going now if I want to. I should probably play this. I'll put it on the top lane. There are golems going. Let's actually give this the extra health. This would be fun to do because I can put either Ghost back on top, Golem Seed on top, Mana Golem on top. Let's put Mana Golem on top. Boom. I mean, 6 damage is nothing to scoff at. Plus, then I draw again. Means I could get. I can just kill everything on top. Do we have counterattack? No. That is a lot of ghosts with a lot of HP and a lot of damage. So. Ooh, well. I'm gonna play that early so that I can get as many Shamshir procs as possible. I'll save up. Okay, I definitely want a Caltrops. We're gonna do this on him, buff him up. I should probably Mental Onslaught to kill this, but this probably that works just as well, to be honest. Yep. Okay, makes that invincible. That's fine. Doesn't really affect us, to be honest. Well. What have we here? Potential of a very big golem. Boom. And this thing's area is going to be, like, absurd. Can heal this one so it survives a little bit longer. That's an interesting way to do it. Running out of tiles to play. I'm just going to do this now, I guess. You know what? I may as well do Light in the Darkness at this point. Hey, look at this. That's pretty good. So these Homunculus have 7 attack now, and we're getting 30 of them. Well, I can do this for more Mana Stones. It's something. I'm just going to Mental Onslaught and not worry about it. Wow. And he's dead. Oh, Scepter. That's fun. I'm not adding anything else to our deck because HP is a concern. Gotta heal. At least we're full health now. But we are taking 28 damage per fight. So I can only do like 5 fights right now. Really, realistically 4. Well, there's a shop which I desperately need, without leading to a wacky lab. Danger battle. Ooh, another wacky lab. Okay. How many fights is this? 2. The less fights we do, the better, because we can maintain our high HP. Although events are going to turn into combat too. But hey. Well, ghosts. More ghosts. Caltrops are great. Whatever I play is going to get Shamshired, so may as well give it to them. Alright, ghosts, which I can't fit into my hand because I just keep drawing like constantly. Let's put this up here for the future. You can probably do this. That's probably good enough. Don't need to be too greedy. I can't believe we're fighting with unknowns. Pokemon. I mean, okay. Double. Some big dudes. This will protect us from the top, like, completely, for the most part. I may as well just Healing Spring. Let's put this back on top because then I get to draw again. Why not? All right, good enough. So, although I think we're just gonna kill him right now. Yep. Wow. When you stack up that many small units with so many buffs. I don't know how well this deck will do on the Chapter 3 boss. We might need a really big windmill dude. Lose half our gold, lose 30 health, remove 2 random cards. Oh, that's so dangerous. We might, like, everything in our deck is pretty good. Except for, like, these, which I wouldn't mind losing, but the odds of that are pretty slim. Like, losing 30 health sucks. Losing gold also sucks, but is... Wait, I can't lose gold. Oh, I can, because we no longer have goblin savings. If I take the fight, we could potentially get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could technically get 5 fights before we heal. It's too dangerous. I'll just give them my gold. It's fine. Wacky works, lab. Let's go. Let's put the Windspire in. 10 copies of it. We don't need 10 copies of it. Increasing the number of units spawned, though, would be really helpful. These are all pretty bad. Although... I guess this is... It's a 1/1, but it'll get a bunch of health from curse cards, and we can buff it up via the structure giving thingamajig. Well, let's just play out our ghosts because they're free and draw lots of cards. I'm gonna play this here, so they get the Shamshir proc. Let's just do this. More ghosts. What do I want to get buffed? Nothing is super important too. I think it's just caltrops. I think I'm just gonna do this so we can draw some more. We can get some big mana golems too. So these things will have decent reach. Or decent area damage. Actually, not that good. It's only a couple magic units, so... And everything just blew up. There goes my HP, which I desperately needed. I needed that HP. I'm gonna do this. That is very unfortunate. I would have liked that. This is fine. Another caltrop. Buff it up. Oh, look at that range. These things do decent damage. I think I can just watch them attack. There you go. We did take 20 extra damage from that. Hey, Goblin Horde. Late Forge would be pretty decent. But I can only do 2 more fights. Then I'm in like, well, I guess we do heal per tile, so that's something. Blue Rosary would have been interesting. I don't know if it would have been that good for us, but I need to actually remove cards from our deck. By cards, I mean a singular card. Should probably buy the healing too. Let's just buy that. Let's actually just drink it now. I want this salad. Do I want this salad? I don't want to add any more cards to our deck. As good as some of these would be, it is not within my interest to do that. Okay. We are okay on HP again. Okay, but not great. Oh, this fight is not great for us, but we have to hope that we can win fast, or we will be in trouble. Okay, I'm probably gonna need that. I might actually need Pirate Flamecaster as well. Although it might just fill our deck with those. I'm definitely gonna need Caltrops. I'm definitely gonna need this. It'll have a huge area of effect on these too. Well, I could actually do this in order to, well, I was really hoping to get some of those Spark Catalysts. I can't get them though. Rip. Cemetery Plus will be the most useful to us. I spent 2 HP to draw, but I guess these are curses, so they give us mana, which is interesting. I can lose money now because of Pickpocket, but that's fine. We don't really need our money anymore. Is there anything in our discard pile I really want to draw? Tribal Merchant. I want to chew through our deck. I was hoping to get a Golem Seed this turn, but it's really not happening, huh? Oh, this will be useful. 4 damage to everything is 4 damage to everything. I'll take it. I definitely still need to be careful of our HP, though. Wow, those demolished whatever was up there. I think we've got enough damage to just win now, but we can make sure of that. Let's be careful about that. Slightly careful about that. Can be very, very safe just because this fight is dangerous. More Caltrops. It's like if we didn't kill him here somehow, we would need to be 5-plagued fine comb. I mean, sure. If we're gonna add anything to our deck, it has to be enhanced. Otherwise, it's just not worth. Maintenance is actually pretty interesting. Mainly because if our hand gets filled with things I don't want to play because of Cogwheel, get done, toss it all away. But I don't think I'll bother. I'd rather have the 1 HP per fight, I guess. Do I want Altar of the Fallen? I probably should. We can't get the relic twice, unfortunately. It would have been really cool if you could, but it doesn't work that way. Well, let's put the Homunculus back in, see what we can do. Wow, I can make it -1 mana, not. Move speed, attack damage, remove volatile. I guess +1 damage is +1 damage. This was not worth whatsoever. Now it's going to attack super slow. Kind of ruined it a little bit. Crack shield. Ooh, Fallen Feline. That is terrifying. We'd go to 2 HP after the next fight. Assuming I don't get hit whatsoever. But then we shouldn't get any other combats until Chapter 3 boss. But then we would heal for 30%, which is like nothing of a max HP, so that's not worth. It's actually just... It's probably death to do. We cannot take any damage in this fight, or we will... Oh, no! Why this danger battle? No, sir! Why? Oh, that's so bad for us. We need to have a really, really big turn here. Is what I like. We are incredibly in trouble if we do not win super fast. I've played 4 exhaust cards. It's gonna do 8 damage to us. Oh shit. Counterattack. Barricade. I can't risk it, man. This is the problem. Oh no. I can stun lock him probably. This is not exhaust. It's fine. Can do plus damage on these guys or these guys. These ones are more likely to hit the boss. Let me do this first. Okay, please kill him. Just please kill him this turn. I can't afford to take damage right now. No, no, please, sir. Oh, that's so bad. Well, we have to win this turn. Otherwise, we are actually just dead. So I'm just going to play everything I can and hope that it is enough. Please, sir. Shoot him. Shoot him. Thank you. I got 15 health. Next combat, we are dead. No, thank you. Please. I don't need gold. I don't need reward choices. Builder's Hammer. Oh, that's blessed. I need that. That's your rucksack rummage could also save us potentially. Okay. Legendary relic. Golden. Why? Why does it want to give me so much gold? We're at the end of the campaign. Well. All right. Inhibitory Windspire. A third unit. Okay. Reduce attack damage. That's fine. Mainly gains its buffs from other stuff, but this is terrifying, dude. I think doing this is probably the correct choice. This is 0 mana, gain a mana stone, and a mana golem. I didn't heal. I didn't freaking heal. We're just gonna die instantly. Why did I go to enhance? Why? I've got 28 cards in my deck. I just insta-died to Cogwheel. Well. Unless... No. We're just dead. There's no way around it. Crack shield! Wah! Save me! Wow, that was anticlimactic. Am I gonna show this video? I mean, we got to see the benefit of Homunculus and Inhibitory Windspire. This combo, that's the combo. We got to see it at the very least. We've seen the chapter 3 bosses so many times at this point. Like, the idea was just gonna be play the Homunculus, have this do the massive amounts of area damage, and if need be, mental onslaught, and then golems. So like, we had a pretty straightforward game plan, lots of ghosts. And then if you play the ghost last, then the chapter 3 boss copies the ghosts, which are very weak on their own. So like, we had a great game plan. I think we were dead either way. Because I would take, even though I healed for 30% of our health, after the first boss, first chapter 3 boss, we'd be okay. But the second one would instantly kill us. I think. I don't think we had enough HP either way. Which is interesting. We definitely did not have enough. Right? So I would have healed. 37 HP. So I would have been at like 64 going into this, minus 28, minus 20. I would have just barely had enough, actually. So I did, in fact, throw. I did, in fact, throw the game by not. But then we would have gone to the Chapter 3 boss with just over 30% HP. Playing any cards at all would have just killed us. It would have been a tall order to beat the Hidden Chapter boss with this. Just because Cogwheel is, while incredibly powerful, incredibly dangerous. We could have got some max HP from Builder's Hammer too. If I actually got to play Caltrop, Cemetery, Caltrop, that'd be another 15 HP. We could have done it. It would have been very, very close. And if I took any damage from the Chapter 3 bosses, we actually would just die. You'd have like 7 extra HP to work with, and that's one hit from anything. Well, we could do a bit more, actually. For funsies. We certainly got a little bit of time here. Oh yeah, Cogswheel, right. Thankfully, they full heal us for this purposes of this. I've got less, one less relic. Makes sense. Well. Not sure how I want to handle this. I was really hoping to get our golem friend. Didn't really happen here. Random base card. Well, it went into our deck. I don't really know what it went. Or went into our discard. Oh, Blade Magic Circle. That would have been really, really good for us. Well, let's get a random food. Hey, look. Mana Golem. Of course. Of course. Well, didn't have space in my hand. I'll save those mana crystals for next turn. Okay. Again, I don't have space in my hand, though, so this is a little awkward. Yeah, I just don't have space. That's a bit of a problem. Now, the interesting is we get 3 of these. They don't have the crazy range, but they do. Oh my gosh. Cogswheel is amazing and also a pain in the ass. Caltrops. Is there any point to putting things on the high ground? I feel like not really. Unless you just want something to survive for a very long time. So I could have put our Homunculus up here. I guess the next ones we draw, I will do that. So we'll just pile our Homunculus up here, and then these things will get like infinite sized range. We don't actually want them to have infinite sized range though, because then they really mess up. Everything, because they start hitting the enemy bot commander. Oh. It's like no music here. Okay, so I put these over here. They'll at least live for a long time. All the sheep. So many mental onslaughts. Don't necessarily need, but... So if anything does reach here, you can probably get enough of them to just stun lock forever. Assuming they don't hit the enemy commander. There's a big assumption to make. Well, I didn't really leave myself any mana to work with here. Zap, zap. Zap zap. Is there any point in playing these mana golems? I'm just, well, deck is so strong. I don't want to be playing the Golem Seed because then our whole deck just becomes 0 cost. Golems, kind of. Actually, maybe that's not a terrible thing, but then you could just be playing like, well, you can only play as many as you have tiles, so it's not like super duper amazing. I should work on buffing these up. Yeah, like I don't have any slots here because the curse card removed one of our slots as well. He keeps killing my Homunculus. So rude. And I obviously can't give them extra HP, so. Oh my gosh. Just place it. Thank you. Well, have some more of them, I guess. It's reasonably big. My gosh. But you can just see how silly this is with Cogswheel and the curse card combo. Alright, whatever. Nothing's even reaching this yet. Good to spend turns not doing anything, but it feels like a waste. Oops. Ooh, giving them all plus damage is not a terrible idea. 14. Oh yeah, Shamshir also keeps boosting them. That's neat. I want to see what happens when the sheep get over here. They're never going to get over there because my wall of golems are too strong. More Homunculus. More of these, but I need things to get out of my way. I need mana. Oh, hey, more Homunculus. Ah, but they're not going to be in the right spot. This is silly. I want to see the Windspires go crazy. Oh, stop killing my Homunculus. So rude. I have to draw them. It takes more and more time to draw them. Their deck keeps getting filled with even more stuff. Oh, that didn't really help me much, but I mean, some of these have 25 damage in the front here. Kaboom! More Homunculi. Okay, I need to... Actually, I should always be buffing these. These sheep are definitely tanky, but... Okay, more... Dude, they just keep shooting my 1 HP dudes. So mean. What if I do this? I think it'll make a difference, to be honest. I'm just gonna... stop playing things until they reach until they reach our Windspires. See what happens. I guess I could do this to fill up my hand with mana stones slowly. Oh, look look at that effect. Yeah, it doesn't heal the full. If it healed the full, that would be cool, but yeah, that is the problem primarily. They don't even spawn every turn. If I play another one, see the effect of this. That's a pretty big effect. That is a pretty big effect. I guess if they just keep destroying them, we just summon more. Also, if they're wounded, I can fix them up like that. Just by giving them more max HP. If we had Healing Spring Plus, that would be really good for them, but alas. I'm just going to play these just to try and draw through the deck. Look at them. Look at all the little unknowns. Yeah, look, we can get some more of them. All right, let's see. Boom! That's a big effect. And yeah, they're hitting the enemy commander, so they're dying in counterattack damage. But hey, I think I've seen what I wanted to see. You just literally just stun everything on the field. All right, with that, I will see you guys next time.